Quite sure that was the most damage return you've ever seen any champion reach. Pretty sick. Really, I'm pretty sure we've gotten higher with, probably with the Umbra champion, and we've gotten some pretty insane, frostbite, counter attack. I'm pretty sure we've gotten larger attacks with non-hero units than that guy was. That was pretty good, though. Okay, so we've been playing Hellhorned all day. I kind of want to play something else, even though I think we have some Covenant 25s we haven't done. Yeah, namely with melting. So let's see what we need on Awoken to get 25. We've only gotten rank 24 on both Sentient and Wyldenten with Hellhorn. Let's try to do something different though. We've gotten rank 25 with both of those. Man, we've gotten rank 25 with a bunch of these. Okay. Alright, looks like melting and Awoken we have not gotten. Melting's one of the hardest ones to combine, it feels like. You love Wyldenten. By the way, Tiny Stone, Mega Large Stone, and the bonus 25 HP from Cavern on already upgraded units got a Dante really insane that way. Quick Large Stone, Tiny Stone, and just duped twice. Nice. I think the first Dante I got, I think I Tiny Stoned too. Oh, or no. The first Legion of Wax I ever got, I Tiny Stoned. That was pretty insane. It was Tiny Stone and it was the double extinguish thing. So I had multiple legions of waxes that double spawn themselves. It was pretty insane. Let's see. So what combo would we want to go with on this? Do we want the burnout units or do we want to reform? I feel like we don't have a lot of reform synergy with whatchamacallit? With Awoken. Wyldenten works awesome with melting. I'm thinking of going dregs. Do you think dregs are better, or do you think primitive molds for reforms are better? Sweeper and a harvester behind. Oh, okay, I got you. So the sweep unit to AoE, and you get harvest guy that gives buffs or gold or whatever. Let's get dregs. I think dregs. The reform mechanic sometimes is very specific to what units you get. Yeah, it depends on the build. Yeah. All right, we got a draft. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Interesting. Oh, is there a sweeper Wyldenten? I haven't played Wyldenten that much, as you can tell. Okay, so there is the sweep guy. Okay, yeah, he gets the rooted. So Strangler. These are both really good. But probably sweep is going to be easier early, I'm thinking. You had big sludge with 3 attacks. I don't know if I remember big sludge. What do we got here? Draw is nice. Chance to kill a guy when he comes onto the train. Probably draw. Draw is just always good. Draw is always good here. Alright. You had dazed on top floor. Alright, let's see here. Much health does he start off with? 30? Okay. Yeah, we can do this. I just let the top floor leak unless I get something. No, I don't think there's any way I could stop the top floor from leaking. But we're guaranteed to stop him at the second floor with Wyldenten. Okay. And I can save some health by doing this. Actually, you'll last an extra turn. So I might as well let you take the attack since you'll have one burnout. Multi-strike Animus is great. Top floor cannot leak. They are rooted. What are you talking about? If I had placed him on the top floor, he would have been dazed, and they would not, and then they would have leaked through. I don't know what you're talking about. You'd have been dazed and not attacked, so we would not have rooted them. I mean, it's Covenant 25. Your first unit's always dazed, so. Let's see here. Unless you're talking about your bell that you had. In which case I have no response to that. So you die. So you'd absorb attack, so I can play you there. Ooh, I forgot that I had that. Okay. You mean in general, not turn one? Oh, okay. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. You can't really do anything. Thank you, Nietzsche. I guess I do this. Okay. There's only one guy getting through, so you'll block that one attack. So I can place you here. Ooh, that's a lot of draw. Alright, we do get 25 damage. 5. So you'll get one attack here. Okay. I think we're cool to do this. Razor Sharp, best card in game. Wow. I don't know that I agree with that, but okay. Tell me how you really feel. I personally think Shark might be best card in game, or the Incant for Sap might be the best card in game. But all right, heal, target damage, steel enhancer. Heal for a Wyldenten is kind of where I'm leaning. This is not bad either. You feel like Microsoft is annoying. Okay, interesting. Let's go for the heal, I think. Razor Sharp, hold over on any multi-strike unit. Well, yeah, but you gotta take in consideration the minus health, so I assume that's with you giving it health or something. Ooh, we could try a stealth build. Stealth builds can be really good. You have Intel chipset and it has function to auto-adjust brightness based on light. Okay. We put that in front of Wyldenten. What would we be putting behind him? We want something, right? Give extra HP to Animus of Multi-Strike. Gotcha. You said something you like to put something behind Wyldenten. What was it? As somebody who harvests, right? I'll take that. I feel like stealth can be good. Units, spells, banner, Awoken or Stygian. I mean Remnant. Probably unit upgrades. Wicklash holdover also OP. Yeah, if we were building around a draft, maybe. Okay, well, I guess we can check for Animus. Did Animus get nerfed? Didn't Animus used to be 1 space? I feel like Animus earlier I had took 2 space, but maybe I was confusing that with a draft, the draft multi-strike. What are other banner choices coming up? Remnant. Alright, so we'll probably go Remnant here. So let's go Awoken on this one. So we already have Sweep, so I'm thinking Awoken Hollow. Animus has always been 2 slots, okay. You can't uninstall updates till you get the app that allows settings to turn off, can be installed through update. Okay, alright. I think this is fine. We can tank for Animus, I guess, or for, what's his name, for now. Ooh, Endless. Interesting. Is there anybody worth endlessing? The Molten Encasement Endless? Now that could be insane. Stacking Stealth forever. Don't think I have enough heals for that guy. Yeah, I like the Molten Endless idea. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Burnout one on draft. Burnout on the Tome. Now that's interesting. Oh yeah. Burnout and Endless on a Tome. I like where your head's at. That means he dies even if he doesn't get attacked. I like that a lot. No, why, Arrowhal? Tell me why. Well, we know we're getting Endless on him. Tell me why not Burnout 1. Okay, no, I think you were saying no for something else. But yes, this is what you're talking about. Yeah. Burnout 1, we're just stacking Stealth for days. I like it. And then we can get health on this guy. The question is, do I even want to play the Awoken Hollow on his floor? I wouldn't be able to fit that with him, so I need to put something else behind him. Like, I need some high damage unit. Yeah, I know, I don't have any heals, I know. Burnout 1 plus Endless is correct on Stealth, depends on the Seraph, of course, yeah. But what is our Seraph? Our Seraph is the Patient again. So I feel like that could be really good against that Seraph. Maybe I just get health on him. I'll keep the draw. I don't have that much heals for this guy. If I get the holdover heal on him, though. This guy can maybe scale up on upper floors while the bottom floor is clearing. Let's go for this. This is looking like an interesting build. Alright, +4 attack. Well, if we're invisible. Let's see. Sinner's Burden. Go for it. We basically need some unit that can scale up damage now. We need an Animus of Will or something. Okay. Skloop-oo-doop-oo-doop-doop-doo. Bleep-oo. Attack does nothing if you take no damage, that's right. So you need capacity for anything next to Wyldenten, or use another tank, yeah. I mean, if we do him stealth forever, he's gonna be, you know, cleaning out backlines. He just won't be doing much of the frontline units. And have him just absorb the hit. Root on Seraph, so he doesn't move at all. He will kill anything, just give him enough razor sharp. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not good until we get the stealth, and we still haven't drawn the stealth, sadly. That's okay. I think we're guaranteed to draw it next turn. Which I'm trying to give myself as much draw each turn to get it. Problem is, if the boss shows up next turn, I'm kind of screwed. I'm gonna do that so I have room for the stealth dude. And there she is. Okay, how's this do? 72 damage, okay. Of course it's the sweep guy. Should use dregs as meat shield. How am I gonna... I did. Eyeshadows, could you please backseat a little less? I'd appreciate that. We still are gonna have the thing here. I think what we do is this. I should get more dead weight. Thank you. Very helpful. God, the sweep is what's doing it. Okay, here we go. That's good. That's a good draw. I think this guy will be able to finish it for us. Yeah, he's got it. Okay. There we go. All right, we're fine. We're fine. It just this our most important card in the deck was the last card in the deck, pretty much. Spikes is useless if we're going to be going for stealth, unless we want to use it on a different unit. We need to get rid of a bunch of this junk. The dregs. We need to get rid of the dregs and the train stewards. Do we even want another razor sharp edge? I already have 2 of them. Or eat more, both active, same. Don't know what that means. I am going to skip. Burn out 5. Now, if we had Wicklash on holdover, we could use a draft as a damage unit. The problem is I'd have to draw at the same turn. I need some single target damage, and I need to figure out... Do I get Wicklash, maybe? Wicklash can be good on dregs or drafts, right? Allow draw with my relic. Okay, yeah, I guess the dregs aren't terrible. They're better than the train stewards, obviously. You like Wicklash? Alright. Legion of Wax. Paraffin Thug. Okay. We know that Legion of Wax is insane. Is this what we play on our 3rd floor? We know we can't play it with the stealth stuff. That doesn't work, and it also wouldn't fit on the floor. So I'm thinking this is going to be our middle floor, most likely. Let's razor sharp the Legion. Alright, spell upgrades. I feel like I don't want any more units. Oh my gosh, what if I duplicated the... What if I duplicated the molten encasement and had 2 of them every time? That would be 4 stealth per turn. I would just need a unit that does damage apart from our dude. So my current worry is who is my single target damage? Who is my single target damage? So whatever Dreg or Draff I can put behind this guy with stealth in front. Duplicate the dead weight. Thanks, nobody special. Thanks. Large stone plus multi if possible, then find tiny stone. There you go. That's the play. We're gonna want to go to Merchant of Steel next turn. I kind of think I don't want any more units, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I want any more units. Legion is single target damage dealer. I gotta get some upgrades on him. I think I either look for holdover or I duplicate the something. I duplicate something. What would I duplicate? I'm thinking of duplicating this. Thinking of duplicating this and have 4 stealth a turn. I'm gonna try a stealth build. Either that or go for holdover Wicklash. It's one of those two. Which is it? Do I want the heal? Go Merchant of Steel next turn. Do Legion of Wax start with the... They don't start with Burnout. So I wouldn't be able to use Wicklash on Legion of Wax. It would only be Dregs and Drafts I'd be able to play that on. That's the thing to consider. Oh wait, no, I can apply this to any unit. Okay, never mind, you're right. Let's check. Let's see if we can get holdover on it. Double stack. So if I want holdover, I would need to roll for it. How much does holdover cost? Is it 110? Or is it 115 or 20? Or 05? I can't remember. Could do this. Yes, I know how holdover works. How much does it cost? Does anybody know? If I roll, I have just enough to buy it if it's 110. It is 110. Alright. Well, didn't get it. Free heal. We wanted to be free if we got it. We'd probably want it to be holdover free, right? I don't want to consume that. Alright. Skip. Every time I play Melting, I feel like I'm like in way over my head. It's the way it works is so confusing. +1 attack for every friendly unit for every blight we have. Heals. So this is one where we don't get the upgrades later. Plus attack with 3 extra dead weights. That would give us, what, 5 dead weights? All of our characters have +5 attack. This is good for Legion? Yeah, that's true. Because when summoned, When this thing dies, it summons Motes of Wax. So every time, yeah, so I summon this, it gets +5 attack. Every single Mote of Wax gets an extra +5 attack. Okay, that does sound pretty good for that. Alright, well there's the duplicating dead weight for those who are telling me nobody's special like you. There we go, we did it. Alright, I think I saved my gold for Merchant of Steel because we want to get Legion of Wax updated, or upgraded. I think that's what we're playing around. If we can survive this fight. I still don't know that we have much in the way of single target damage here. Okay. God, she's gonna... If I play on the top floor, this guy's gonna have 1 health left. If I play you on the bottom floor, I won't be able to play anything else behind you, is the thing. I think the best thing to do is upgrade him as much as possible. Does the -2 transfer? If I play Razor Sharp Edge on him, does it transfer the -2 like it does the +10 attack? I feel like it probably does, right? So I probably want this. Because -2 health on the Mote of Wax is bad. Thank you for the follow. Backward card, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. You say no, okay, well. Write out a complete sentence to explain how that works, because I'm confused. If you don't mind. It should not transfer. That sounds like you don't know for sure, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna block with that. We're doing Legion shenanigans. We are attempting to do some Legion shenanigans, yes. God, I swear, I can... This is like the last card in my deck every single time. I'm trying to do stealth shenanigans, and they're not frickin' working. That's what I'm trying to do. Summon text says 7 with 4 HP. But it also says apply this unit's upgrades. And as far as I can tell, -2 is an upgrade. +10 attack and -2 health is the upgrades from Razor Sharp Edge. I might have to test it because I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's gonna apply all that stuff. Literally the last card I draw every single time. Stupid game. I have nobody I want to play this on either. Unless I'm playing it on this, but I don't... Putting Burnout on Legion of Wax is the way to screw up your Legion of Wax. -2 is not an upgrade. It even says all stat changes, so yes, it gets applied. See, we got people saying different things in here, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You don't get to... Oh, I only incant. That was just bad. I should have not played that at all. Finally. Okay. Only way to know is to test it. Yeah, I guess I need to test it, I guess. So I guess the question is if I do... I guess I could test it now, right? So if I were to test this now, Motive Waxes should come with 4 health. If it works the way I think it works, if I do a Root Seeds and then a Razor Sharp, it should come back with whatever attack and 2 health. I'm going to test it now, and if we need to reset and lose this, I'm going to do that. So what I expect to happen is I'm going to do this. This kills him, because of the way that the -2 is now max and current health. I think the Motive Wax, there's going to be 2 Motive Waxes with 2 health. Okay, they only showed up with 4 health. It looks like Arrowhowl might be right. They showed up with 4, not 2. So Arrowhowl, you might be the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Told you. And so humble, too. Good thing the tooltip says all stat changes. Yeah, I feel like some of the tooltips in this game actually are misleading, honestly. How much damage are we been doing? Good damage. Enough to kill her? Yes, good. Haha, we killed her with the heal. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm glad we tested it. Now we know that it is good to do. Oh, interesting. Interesting choices. Unleash is really nice. Unleash is amazing with Awoken Hollow. We're not doing spikes. Although if we got spikes on the Legion of Wax, that would be amazing too. Cycle of Light. You know what? All these have some interesting applications here. We don't have spikes yet, so I think we can't do this one. But if I had spikes on the Legion of Wax and put this behind, that would be kind of insane. I do kind of like this for the Legion of Wax. Because it spikes and it's max health, which kind of helps counteract the razor sharp edges. Yeah, it's pretty expensive though. It's very true. Am I thinking that I'm gonna go Ember or Capacity or what? Kind of think Capacity is what I'm gonna need with all these dregs and stuff. It might just be this. Yeah, if we large stone, we're gonna need Capacity. It's true. God, I really like the idea of spikes on Legion of Wax. Like, that seems really cool. All this strat talk and you're just trying to figure out what's going on. Backward card. So it's a pretty complicated game. There's a lot of mechanics going on. I got minus cost. That could be really good. I'm planning on going here, removing some junk. Look for like large stone, then we might go here. Just apply large stone, place on floor with enough capacity. Get the heal. It's a harvest dude. You think Ember is best here? Once you get large stone, double strike, minor refraction, Legion, carry. Yeah, because I'm just gonna get minor refraction, like this extremely rare thing. I can't fit any more units, right? Like, these guys are both 3 space. This guy's 4. I can't get any more units. I can't fit them. Harvest Dude? Yeah, where am I going to place a Harvest Dude if I'm not getting capacity, Arrowhal? You just told me to not get capacity. He would literally not fit on any of my floors. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going Ember. The back seating, man, it drives me crazy because people say one thing and then they immediately change their mind and then I wonder why I don't make certain plays. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going this way. Alright, spikes. There's the spikes. It's no large stone though. Alright, what do I want to get rid of? We need to get rid of stewards. Stewards are bad. No large stone. What is this? Huh. Sting spells and incant. Or just more stats. I guess that's draw for turn 2. That's interesting. It's not bad. That's like, that means we can draw more cards turn 2 and possibly kill some low health units turn 1. We do some incants on them. I wouldn't say we do a lot because we're doing a lot of our upgrades to the Legion of Wax, honestly. Yeah, we're doing more incants on Legion of Wax. You would just go for more stats. Well, I kind of think there's some value in the stings. That helps us set up quicker. And I like setting up quicker. I do like that. I'm gonna take this. Stats aren't bad, but... Alright. Now, I did do an Endless Legion of Wax one time. The problem with that is capacity. If he was a small stone already, Endless would be amazing. I kind of think spikes and hope for like Larson or something. Spikes is just so much damage on the Legion. I'm gonna do that. If I rolled up at 95, I don't think I'd be able to afford large stone. Anybody worth putting Endless on? I don't think so. We barely afford large stone. Is it 95? Are you sure? Are you sure it's 95? Because I'll roll for it if you're sure. I don't have the cost memorized in this like I do FTL. You're not sure? I'm not going to go for it then. You thought large stone was 105 or 110? That's kind of what I think. Merchant of Steel. I guess we'll go for Merchant of Steel next time. Yeah. Even though I want removal, because we have a bunch of junky units in our deck. All right, man. Frickin' Melton Remnants, always a crazy thing. Restores all health. Well, we do root the dudes. Yeah, they kind of don't move up floors. So if I could draw my stealth tomb before turn 8,000, I feel like we could do this. The issue, if he sticks them all there and he doesn't get stealth, he dies. I can incant for a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I hope this doesn't lose me the run. This trial. Of course, that's where the minus capacity is. All right. I really hope there's no haste unit here, because I think I want to set up floor 2 now. So if I place him on floor 1, and I don't draw the tomb, place him on floor 1, don't draw the tomb. These guys don't do much damage. I think best is floor 1. Well, I'm not gonna be able to put any other units with him. That's the problem. So if I place any more units here, I won't be able to get the stealth. I don't want to place units here, or else he doesn't get stealth, and he takes a shiznit ton of damage. That's the reason. I can place my other dude there. I'll whiplash you. No, I want to... Yeah, maybe I should have dragged to eat damage, but... I just need to draw my stealth. That's all there is to it. We need to draw our stealth, and we did not draw it. Big frickin' surprise. That's okay, they're not doing too much damage, thankfully. Think of dregs as disposable sandbags that can become dangerous. Okay. I'm gonna do this. That's just a giant heal. And then we're doing this. So, are these guys never gonna get to move up the floor? This is so ridiculous. Okay. They're gonna heal when they go up a floor. What if they never go up a floor? Oh. How strange. And not cool for them. Alright. Okay, that's good. This is balanced. Melting Remnant is good because it is adaptable. Okay, sure. There he is, okay. It was again the very bottom of my deck, but we got there. So now he's stealth killing everybody. Something tells me this is hashtag not balanced. I'll give you some more damage here. Yeah, can't. This is actually kind of insane. Perfectly balanced. I probably should have just root seeds there, but do we just win? Wow, we don't just win. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Damn, I probably shouldn't have played the drag. Already full health. Anybody not full health? No, but I can and can't, at least for elixir damage. Dupe the stealth unit? I thought about that earlier. Did I dupe something? I did think about that. Let's play you just to get you out of our hand. Alright, is that lethal? Yes, good. Okay. Have some more attack, my friend. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Summon second unit, turn gain 3 ember. Okay, that works. We have summon a lot of units here. Rooted and draw. We're already rooting. We have enough healing, I feel like. This is interesting. We already have one. If we put another one behind this guy on the top floor, it's even more draw. Yeah, I feel like that's worth. Since we have the space for it. Whoa, look at all these cards I need to gold. 25 damage, apply daze 3 to an already damaged unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. How are we supposed to use these cards that cost so much Ember on Melting Remnant? These just don't seem good. They just don't seem good. When do you ever have that much Ember on a Melting Remnant run? Alright, yeah, we're just looking for Legion of Wax upgrades. I wouldn't mind the removal. But if we get Legion of Wax upgraded, I feel like we probably just win. Because I still haven't upgraded Legion of Wax, right? We gave it spikes. Only we were forced to take one and pretend it was Blight. Kappa. I think either one's good. Is there anything I'd want holdover on? You're trying to find holdover on Wicklash, right? You -1 cost and stack the damage to 200 piercing. I mean, I guess if you get early enough, sure. I think we're playing around Legion of Wax. Let's go here. God. I think I roll for large stone or health or something here. Unless I go double spikes on Legion of Wax. Spikes 8. You can get that card as a starter card. Okay. Do we do this or do we go for large stone? It's pretty good because it's a lot of spikes damage. Just feel like large stone is better. So without health, he never does much against like multi-strike dudes. You'd risk it, you think? Oh, let's go for it. Oh, there we go. Large stone. And it is 115, so it's a good thing we didn't go for it last time. Okay. Alright. We can't play him on the minus capacity floor. But there we go. Okay. Now that's a unit we can play around. Do I want plus attack on anybody? Or spikes? I don't think so. Yay for Nietzsche not screwing the run. Good job, because I would have totally blamed you and kicked you out. Kappa. Alright. Unit with 25 health. When I pyre kills heal. Friendly units get Heartless. We don't want Heartless. 25 health is nice on Awoken Hollow, probably. Wait. Wait, can I put this on? Okay. Is this like the other one where even though it's fully upgraded, I can still upgrade it? Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah. That's confusing to me because I guess when I didn't know the game better, I just did that and it worked. Like when you already had 2 upgrades and I didn't have the units get 3rd upgrade slot thing, I didn't think I could put things like that on it. So I think I mistakenly made better plays before I knew the game better, if that makes sense. and then get a minor infraction. That would be kind of insane. Thinking about getting spikes on this guy, honestly, but he's like cleanup on the top floor. What do we got next floor? We gotta remove next floor. But Merchant of Steel is not doing much for us anymore, really. You can always get fully upgraded units to cavern things, and that's why you want to give it to already upgraded. That makes sense. That makes sense. I do want to get rid of stuff. I'm just going to get rid of a Train Steward. I don't think I want to do any more of these upgrades. It's just, you know, the giving fully upgraded units, the cavern things, it's just another mechanic in this game that isn't explained very well. Giving them spikes. Giving them spikes. You have a lot of health. You do have a lot of health. It kills our dregs, but our dregs pretty much die anyway, right? Dregs are pretty much chump blockers. Well, we do have healing. The other reason of fully upgrading is that you need to spike on usefulness. Okay. Problem is, though, well, we do have healing. We have the full heal in Unleash, and we have the Restoration Detonation. The worst thing is how much damage it does to Wyldenten because he's going to be AoEing everybody. I probably shouldn't do it, though. I want to, but I think I shouldn't. Maybe, mainly because our main unit, if he dies, we don't have backline damage. That's kind of an issue. I can't play Legion on this floor now. So that means I'm gonna have to play the Awoken here. Oh, we finally got Tomb turn 1. We did it, Reddit. We finally did it. Alright, so it means we gotta play this guy here. Spikes kill us, yeah. Yeah, I think they would have killed this guy. Killed our dude there. So I cannot play anything on this floor. And anything I play up here is going to do nothing, so I guess we'll just do this. Yeah, I was thinking about the spikes, but I think it was just the wrong play. I just don't think we could have taken the damage. You know what I can't do? I can't place my Wildwood Custodians now. Actually, I guess I can play one on this floor. Why am I not getting rid of dregs? Do you see my capacity? Eyeshadows, do you see my capacity? I played one and now I wish I didn't. That is why. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Although I played that trying to get rid of it, and now I wish I hadn't. Wicklash is so completely useless now, because we don't even want to play our dregs anymore. I don't want to play it on this guy. Yeah, look at how big this guy is. Holy crap. Okay. Heal you to full. Alright, yep, and then they're just making you big. Crazy big. Could have not played Hollow Guy. Yeah, I guess. I guess I could have not played him. I could have not played my units. Seems like the way to not play the game, though, to... That's why I need removal. I have too many units. I just have too many units. The dregs are unplayable since I don't have capacity. I have kind of a lot of unplayable stuff, honestly. Not play the large unit that takes space of 4 units that does nothing. 190 damage on him. Well, he'll do something the next turn. He'll get to fight that guy some. Hopefully our Legion of Wax is just gigantic enough to do some work. I mean, just look, I just have all these dead weights and units I can't play, sadly. Okay. 143. Like, I can't play my stealth, although I think playing stealth in front of Legion of Wax can screw you up too, but it's fine. We have a big... This guy is chunky bro. I think we'll be okay. Alright, does this win it? Beautiful. I will not play anything else that might screw us up. He doesn't even kill the Legion of Wax. Down to the next level. Okay. Alright, heal, regen... No, we're all about buffing our Legion here. Why did I duplicate them? What did I duplicate? Consume cards in hand, add a draft unit to your hand, apply plus 10 attack for each card consumed. I don't think we're playing with that. We don't really have anything dying here. Fatal melting, deal damage enemies equal to the number of units of deaths. Like, nothing's dying for us, right? Well, there is the tomb unit dies. Interesting one, just consume all those dead weights in the hand. That is interesting. That is interesting, though. I mean, even if it consumes some dregs and drafts and, you know, other stuff, that could actually help us get rid of stuff. Let's go for that. Yes, the non-gold convinced me. You convinced me with the non-gold. I think we just have to go removal every time now. I don't think there's anything I want to duplicate. You may get a reform card to just reform the Omega Draft. Maybe, but I honestly don't think I want to reform anything because everything's... There's no space capacity. Because capacity is the issue. Just don't have capacity for it. Alright, so final Train Steward. And... thinking about getting rid of the Wicklash, honestly. Although... Do I just get rid of the Awoken Hollow? You think just don't play him at first? If I don't play him at first, then I should just take him out of the deck. Play all the dregs so they burn out. Set up hero floor 2. You think hero floor 2, dregs a whole bunch of dregs on the bottom floor, Legion of Wax top floor. What's the purpose of keeping the dregs if I just want to play them and have them die, though? Like, if I'm playing them to get rid of them, why don't I just remove cards? Or remove them? I mean, I guess there's still a chance we could get holdover on this. I'm just kidding. I don't need all these dregs. We have too many of them. They do more damage than the hollow. No, they don't, because they burn out. They burn out, and we're not playing a burnout deck, so I don't feel like they do more damage than the hollow. You can multi-strike, he'd be doing some damage. Make him a little less useless, I guess. Give some health to a custodian. What are we looking at here? What else do we have in this floor? Nothing. Except zombie cutter. Just purge. Again, I think purging before you're at the end, spending gold to purge early, I think is often a misplay. We're definitely going here to remove and get Merchant of Magic next floor. I'll spend the gold to purge anyway. Yes, but if I spend it after I've saved the gold to maybe have the potential of getting a trinket here, I can do the purge at any time. That's the thing. I can do the purge at any time. You want to save your gold till the end and then purge when you're using up the last of your gold. But I said forgotten boobs for a second. No boobs should ever be forgotten. Alright, well, we can't play the Legion top floor, so we have to play him here. Which means we have to play Wyldenten down here. And we want to do this, this, this. Play one of these guys here. So if I draw, I think we're guaranteed to draw Awoken Hollow. So if I do play both dregs, I wouldn't be able to play him. No, I think I'd rather play... He's not going to do anything on the top floor, is he? You know what? I think maybe it is better for now to do this. Not floor 1. Top floor, I think. Because if I play them floor 1, I can't play this guy, and that's what I need to do. Blocked it with a drag. We have so much healing, I'm not too worried about that. Canted him. Alright, so we are buffing you. Okay. I don't want to incant you. Who to save the wild 4 HP? Okay. I don't mind. I don't care. 4 HP? Don't care. Honestly, don't care. Okay. Very nice. We get a big draft, but it does get rid of 2 deadweights and a dreg. Does this work on deadweights? I could incant him, but that also incants these guys. I think I'd rather not incant those guys. Wow, that's pretty OP. That's pretty OP. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen deadweights get consumed. Okay. This is crazy. Wyldenten makes it so that they literally can't go up a floor. This is actually kind of insane. Wyldenten OP, please nerf. Deadweights can be frozen. Alright, do I want to get rid of the restoration detonation? I don't feel like I'll need it. No, I don't want to cast any spells on this floor because every spell I cast adds 20 armor. 10 to each of these guys. I don't want to incant them at all. Maybe it would make up for it, but no thanks. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Okay. If floor size overgrown, they can go up. Alright, I'll do that once. Hope that is enough. Hey, okay, finally we can do this. Nice. We can do this. We can heal you. So I don't think one damage is worth the other stuff, I guess. So we can do this. I have nobody to do this to that it's worth doing to. Oh, okay, somebody finally made it through, okay. Alright, so what would we want to... This is so crazy, by the way. What would we want to... consume? Probably root seeds we wouldn't mind consuming, right? Razor sharpen 2 more times. Okay. I've already healed him to full. I feel like this heal is not useful. Wicklash, I feel like is not useful, so I think it's worth getting rid of all these cards. We'll have root seeds, razor sharps, and stings left. Of course, the draft it gives me. Okay. Heal increases damage. Oh, that's true. The heal does increase. I forgot about that. All right, he's finally killing these dudes. All right. I'm gonna be out of cards soon here. Okay. This would actually become a smaller card if I do this, so I don't want to do it here. Okay. Alright, we finally don't have the incant fail thing, so let's incant him some. Oh wow, that guy actually got through. Okay. Let's go all in on you. Problem is if I consume these, I think it's bad because I'm never going to be able to play the draft I make because there's no capacity for it. Like now the molten encasement I'm never going to be able to play. So I guess I will be able to get rid of the molten encasement now. We just win, so that's let's not minus health just in case something bad happens there. Okay. Okay. All right, hopefully my Legion of Wax is big enough. Triggers a unit extinguishability without killing it. Does that work on Legion of Wax? Belle's voice always makes me feel awkward. It's a mix between BDSM and a banshee. So, Motes of Wax, do they have any burnout on them? Because if not, that's gonna make a gigantic floor that's gonna be insane. Okay, we're taking that. Do Motes of Wax have burnout? They don't, right? Alright. Might actually be worth getting capacity here. Because if we get capacity... I might actually be able to play some of these extra drafts. Yeah, I think our draw is good. Our Ember... I think for the most part is good. Let's go capacity here. The city of Kappa. That's where we're heading. All aboard the train to Capacity Town. Alright, removal. I think we go... Yeah, we want spell upgrades because we want to make that new spell we just got. Minus cost and holdover. That would I think playing that twice would completely max out that floor. Oh my god, we have to, I've never done this. We have to see what this does. I feel like that would max out the floor doing it twice. All right, no holdover. We're definitely doing minus cost on it though. And if we remove more dregs, that'll help us not have to delay playing our Awoken Hollow like last time. I might re-roll it. I may go ahead and do that. See what our champion upgrade is here. Incant for extra attack. As if we play 5 spells on his floor, we will outscale this, and any spell above that will be more outscaling. So I think this is worth. All right. So if we re-roll, yeah. Damn. No consume spells. We could try again next floor. Intent can be made free. It could, but if I want holdover, I would need to not do that. Could be used on collector for extra money. But we only even have one more, I think, fight where we'd be able to do that. Yeah, I know the 7 limit unit. That's why I'm thinking about if it's even worth trying to make it happen. So I'm pretty sure we play it twice. If I do it once, summon 2 guys, that would put 3 units. If I do it, and I choose which unit. If I do it another time, it summons another 2, 5. So I could do it 3 times before we no longer can do it. So it means we gotta get through our deck 3 times. Do we get through our deck 3 times before the boss? I think we do. Drawing through our hand every other turn anyway. Well, after we get through all our minions, yes. All right, we're gonna go for it. Okay. Spell power is fine on this, but yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt. Take that. Okay. Restore all health. Well, again, they can't move up a floor. So... yeah. Well, if they do move up a floor, that could be an issue. They stack up too quickly. The Gilded Wings have so much health. It's gonna depend on if we get our stealth early or not. Razor Sharp 5 times, no issues. Let's go for it. We'll see. We'll see. Because if they kill Wyldenten before we get our tomb... Because this is, what is this? 20, it's 21 damage. He's got a lot of health. Oh, we did capacity. Do I want to play him here now? Or do I want to play him up top so I can play another unit with him? Yeah, we'll make him be last line of defense. Get a little extra damage here. Okay. So we didn't get our guy. You live, you live. Okay. Let's see here. So I can chump block here. I think I want to get my units played. Nice. And I actually want you to die, right? Actually, I don't necessarily need you to die. If you don't die, you're just extra damage. If I draw my Whiplash. I hope I now see why you like melting. You hated it, now you love it. You die from the explosion. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So he does still take damage from these guys, but we have enough healing that I think it's fine. Only problem is we're not upgrading our Legion of Wax right now. Like, how big do I need him to be? Gosh, pretty big. Probably want him to be able to kill these guys in 2 hits, which is 190 divided by 2. What is that, like 95? You know what I can do? I can do this. And Whiplash on him. And then we dump a drag up here. Or we're dumping all of them. Okay. Okay, we can do our intent on death here. The later you split him, the more buffs Legion already has. What? Alright, let me see what I want to do here. Looks like we're keeping ahead of these guys. I think I'm going to do an upgrade here this time. 10 on death to stealth 1. Oh. Get some extra stealth on my dudes. That's interesting. Okay. Let me see. Man, now that I know that works on that, I need to hold over on that. I need holdover on that, because it's not only this the guy that we can get value out of. I think I should have split. Oh, well. We're killing almost everything. We're about ready to split these guys, so I can do this, and I can just play this guy out. Okay. Okay, so let's start buffing up this guy now, because we're going to get ready to split him soon. Okay. We're doing so much damage. He's going to kill himself. But let's do this because I want to see it in action one time. I gotta see it in action once. You gotta see what it can do. This guy is kind of worthless. He's a tank for... Oh, he kills him. Okay. It's fine. That feel when you kill enemies too quickly. Alright, I want to see what this does. All right. Okay, so it puts him in front of him. Okay. Look at this floor. We have a main plan, a boss killer plan, and a backup plan. And if those plans don't work out, then we'll have a kill Seraph's family plan. Oh, man. We don't have capacity for that. We do have some spikes, but I don't think we want that. This is basically in cants. Game messes it up, so backup plan kills a boss after main is failed, and boss plan just does not work. That could be some damage. How many spikes do we have on him? 4. I don't think that scales up enough to be really useful. I think we just go for this for the incant. Draw and incanting is fine, I think. Okay. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, I think this is double skip here. You can just split the biggest again and again as late as possible because of buffs. -3 splits are possible. Well, I'm hoping to get... I'm thinking I go magic and go for the holdover, honestly. I was thinking removal, but with this thing, we kind of can clear out our deck ourselves. Your buffed double split legion just killed with 8 times 2 Seraph before Relentless. The heal is wasted, but if we can get holdover, or even if we don't get holdover and just duplicate it so that we can split more often, that's gonna be some shenanigans. Holdover? Damn it. Okay, we're probably rolling for holdover, but let me see what the trinkets are. Cold when unit dies is useless. Sting, okay. I don't think I want any of this. The sting's not bad. Duplicate the legion? There's no way that works. That's a capacity issue right there. All right, we're rolling to see if we can get holdover. Do I want to minus cost on anything though? Can you hold over? I don't know. I would think so. I don't think we're having ember issues. Minus cost root seeds. Maybe roll here. There it is. Holdover. You sure? Where is it? No, you can't. Because I wasn't planning on going this way. Okay, my bad. We can hold over Wicklash. Is that worth that thing you were talking about earlier, Arrow? My only issue with this is that we would want to play this on a draft or something. Hold over Sacrifice? I don't know. Hold over Razor Sharp Edge. That might just be the way to go. We're gonna get crazy amounts of buffs if we do this. Hold over minus cost. Second on Legion, I don't want to stack Wicklash on Legion Arrowheld because I've had experiences in the past where burning out that unit comes back to bite me. So I don't want to put burnout. Even if we're doing it every turn, the way it transfers to things, I think that's a bad play. I know that you think Wicklash is better. 20 burnout is enough. Hold over Sacrifice, Sting each turn, Artifact, and minus cost on Root Seeds. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. Alright. Alright, we'll go for it. Alright, what do I want to make free then? That's only one time thing. I'll make this free. Okay. Then what are we duplicating then? We're duplicating, well... We duplicate the holdover Wicklash and we get an insanely large whatever unit we want to play. And then we definitely don't have to worry about burnout. That's 4. No, stop talking about sacrifice, Eye Shadows. I don't care about sacrifice that much. I don't care about it. My deck is 28 cards. I have like 8 units. I don't need to make my deck smaller. Please, please give it a rest. Please. I don't want extra stings. I'm gonna roll and see what we get here. Oh, that's late. Spell upgrade slots. That's a little late too. Gosh, these are pretty crappy trinkets. Wow, this is all crap. I probably just remove my other stuff, honestly. Is there anything I want here? Probably do want to consume this. I mean, we don't really need heals, right? We heal our units like once and we're good. What's our... It's a Seraph the Patient, and I don't have silence. Got to keep that in mind. Double attack. Okay, let's remove dregs. We do have to keep in mind Legion of Wax. Getting the weakness on him. Melee weakness. We might want to keep something to block it. Yeah, nothing I can get here. Do I get rid of her root seeds maybe then? Root seeds is draw. Transfers upgrades only, not the debuffs. Upgrades and stat changes. I hope it's not. He doesn't do the melee weakness. I don't think that's considered a stat change, so I'm gonna say hopefully no. Alright, we'll be able to create drafts. Trying to decide if I want to keep the Awoken Hollow. Even if he gets melee weakness, it expires on hit. Okay, yeah, it doesn't transfer. Okay. I think I might get rid of 1 root seeds here. I think I want to keep my 2 drafts. Yeah, Awoken Hollow does protect draw, guys. It's true. Okay. This has been an interesting, weird type of run. I think we're strong enough that we'll just win, but it kind of depends on our draw and if he kills our stuff too quickly. Okay, that's the best floor he could have done that on. I'll play 1 on this floor. So buff him once. That saves him enough health, what that's worth. Yes, now we're incanting. Alright. I don't want to buff the Legion when he's on his floor. Does this give me something? It does. Okay, I could use that to chump block. Second floor here. Never mind. He just dies. Alright, do I get my stealth? I did not get my stealth. Okay. Need to play 2 units to get Ember. Okay, I can kill all 3 of these guys with my 3 stings, so that's what I'm gonna do here. Look at all these frickin' dead weights. No, Hero's not dead. I don't think. Okay. I need my stealth, though. If we don't get our stealth, he might be dead next turn. Thank God. Okay, there he is. Frickin' last draw there. Okay. Alright, we got our double holdover Wicklash. Alright, so who are we buffing? Is it our hero or is it the Legion of Wax? Do we go all in on Legion of Wax, I'm thinking? Yeah, we have some drafts to dump. We can dump 1 here. Think we go Legion. Hero gets buffed with non-burnout. Okay. We triggered this. If you split early on Legion, what? Think I should split him now? I could do all my buffs and get the Legion now started. Yeah, he needs more burnout stacks, though. You're right. I don't want to do it yet. Okay, so we still can do this to get more stealth. Which I think is very useful. Okay. I'll do 1 there just to save him some health. God, that saved him 1 health? Jeez, okay. I need a heal on this guy. I'm making him take damage with each one of these. So he's gonna be low health. Okay, there's 7 burnout stacks. Okay. Could heal him to full, though. I don't want to incant him bigger, so okay, there's intent. Yeah, I think we split now. Let's buff him as much as we can. I'm gonna purposely not buff him because he's on this floor. We're gonna do all the buffs on him, then do the full heal and split. Nine stacks. Heal. Okay. All right, we got a big floor there. And do that. Okay. All right, I think we got this. Okay. Let's see here. So they didn't get the burnout stacks? What? Did they change that? They don't have burnout. They had to have changed that. It didn't used to work that way, I swear. I swear it didn't used to work like that. Okay. Well, I guess we're just buffing him on everything then. I swear I thought I remembered the little guys getting the burnout stacks. They did retain burnout before, so I'm not crazy. It used to work like that. Now we want to do this. He dies. That's fine. Let's see here. They only burn out when you reform the Legion. Ah, that must be what it is. It's reform. Okay. Well, he absorbs the hit, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do all the buffs here. I don't really care about that. Make this guy as big as possible. Okay. Alright, where is my intent on death? There it is. Do that. I wonder if doing one heal on him even does anything here. Oh, my other guy died. I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, we're splitting again. I'm trying to decide if healing on this floor is worth incanting him once. I don't think so, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He does take more damage. Okay, so that did do something. Okay. Look at this floor. How many units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do it one more time to get one more unit. Alright. I could fit one unit on this floor. I know. We've had some crazy builds with the crazy capacity. Alright. Is it worth putting this guy? I think this actually gives me a little more damage. Yeah, 5 more damage. Great. Wow, he actually lived a long time. I guess the stealth did work there. Alright, damn, I didn't get my thing again there. Alright, who get any damage? Hey, 80 damage, alright. Okay, you did? You did. But I can intent on death one more time, so let's do it. Hopefully, this doesn't get me killed by buffing him a bunch. I don't think there's any way we buff him enough to be able to do anything against us, so. Sting you. This. Alright, what do we got? We got ourselves a lot of... It looks like a family. Little baby, and then the brother, and then daddy. Slow-mo? Alright, let's slow-mo this. Ow! Oh, it didn't even kill... It didn't even one-shot the little dude? Oh my god, look how big these guys are. You are dead by Legion. He killed one. He killed one of our little dudes. GG cookie time. Alright, well. Legion of Wax is kind of the shark of Melting Remnant. That sentence probably doesn't make any sense, but... Legion of Wax is the OP unit for Melting Remnant, like... The Shark Century Frozen Revenge guy is the OP unit for Stygian. Took 2 hits no matter how big. Why is that? Because if he got over... Because I thought they had like 63 health. And the shark is the shark of the Stygian. Yeah! Alright, we golded a card. Big Sludge is the OP unit. Is Big Sludge the one that's like... Let me look at what Big Sludge is. Man, we were getting close, man. We were getting close. Getting all the content done here. What's Big Sludge? Melting Remnant. Big Sludge. Big sludge. Harvest gain 5 rage. Oh, okay. So you get, that's what you're talking about, is get a sweep unit in front and big sludge behind. You get some AoE and that guy just stacks some rage. That's pretty insane. Man, if you had that with like a some sort of hellhorned rage stacking build, you just put morsels and go. Oh wow. Morsels set off the harvest. That's pretty insane. So you put big sludge behind a morsel maker and just let him go off, huh? Well, that's pretty cool, man. Stack whiplashes on him. All right, my friends. Well, we've been streaming for a little over 6 hours. That was a lot of fun. We got what, three wins in, and we are working our way towards getting every single clan combo Covenant 25 done. So yeah, 2 times multi-strike. There's some there. It looks like hopefully I'll be able to learn how to play Melting Remnant with doing this final challenge of getting every clan combo beat with Covenant 25. So thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. If there's anybody new to the stream, please hit the follow. Hope you will come back and hang out with us again. We will play some more Monster Train on Thursday. Okay, so Thursday is Thanksgiving. And we might do something special like, I don't know, make some cookies and then play some Monster Train or something. I hope y'all did have a good time. This coming weekend is probably the final week where I will be streaming every day except Friday, because I will have gigs on Friday. So after this week, streaming is going to get less regular and shorter because of gigs. So just letting y'all know the holidays they're here, my friends. So I hope y'all had a good time. I had a blast. Thank you all again so much for all the support. Nietzsche, thank you for the gifted subs. You know, I can never thank all you wonderful folks enough for all the gifting, subbing, following, lurking, all that awesome stuff y'all do. I'm thinking that after the Christmas holidays, I might need to look at professionalizing my streams more by getting some better graphics and stuff. That's something I've been kind of thinking about since I am pretty much a full-time streamer now. I didn't have to do any Uber or lifting driving this year, so I'm hoping if I can continue to do that, really focus on making the stream better and better. So y'all are the reason that happens, and I can't thank y'all enough for all that. So y'all are awesome. I'm gonna end with one final 60 seconds worth of ads, so I will see you all tomorrow for some FTL. Y'all have a great night. Peace out. Happy gaming. See you later. Have a great one, my friends.